Hello everyone. Today we will learn about the introduction of computer network. So let's see what is computer network. First of all, see what is network. Network means what? When two or more computers are connected to each other, then it is called the network. A computer network is a set of computers connected together for the purpose of sharing resources. So why network is important? Because if you want to share some resources means, for example, printer or internet, or it may be files. So these resources are easily shareable when our computer is in network. The most common resource shared today is connection to the internet. Other shared resources can include a printer or a file server. The internet itself can be considered a computer network. See, the computer network is useful to sharing the resources. Let's see one example. In your computer lab, there is only one printer, but any student from any computer can print the document using that printer. So, how it is possible? Because in your lab, all PCs, all computers are connected to each other using the LAN. So, all computers are in the network. So, everyone can easily accessible one common resource, that is printer. So, this is the advantages of using of network. So, if you want to share some common resources, then our PC must be in the network. So this is the computer network. Now let's see the introduction of data communication. What is data communication? First of all, see what is communication. You all very well know what is communication. When we communicate, we are sharing information. This sharing can be local or remote. So what is local communication and what is remote communication? Between individuals, local communication usually occurs face to face. Local communication means, for example, if you are communicating in the classroom, that is the face to face. So it is called local communication. While remote communication takes place over distance. So what is remote communication? Remote communication means when two persons are communicating using mobile phones. Okay, so this is called the remote communication. The term telecommunication, tele means what? Tele is a Greek word which meaning is far. So the term telecommunication, which includes telephony, telegraphy and television, means communication at a distance. So this is the communication. And what is data? Data means what? The word data refers to information presented in whatever form is agreed upon by the parties creating and using the data. So what is data? Data means it may be the text, it may be images, it may be audio or video. So this is all about the data communication. Now see the definition of data communication. Data communications are the exchange of data between two devices via some form of transmission medium such as a wire cable. So, when we want to exchange the information between two devices, so we have used some transmission medium. For example, it may be the wire cable or it may be wireless connection. The effectiveness of the data communication system depends on four fundamental characteristics. First characteristics is delivery. So what is delivery? How the data communications make effective? Delivery means when you send the data from source to destination, from one PC, from one computer to another computer, from one device to another device, then it it will be delivered accurately to the destination. For example, if you want to send mail for one particular person, but while we are typing the email address, there is some mistake and we enter the wrong email id, then what happened, the message or the data will be sent to the wrong person, so it is useless. So that's why delivery of the data to the destination, to the accurate or the correct destination, is very important. Then second characteristics is what? Accuracy. Accuracy means what? When we share some data or we want to send some information to another device, then the information which we want to send is sent as it is, that is, it will not be corrupted or no any changes in the information at the receiver side. Okay, so data must be in accurate format. Then third is timeliness. So timeliness means what? When we send the data, it will be reached at the time, it not be delayed. Okay, so this is the timeliness. And what is the jitter? Jitter means disturbance, means delay. When you some videos or audio messages or audio data to the one computer to the another computer or any other devices, so when you send that video, that particular audio or video data, so it may be caused due to some network collision or signal interference. So if you want to effective data communications, then these four fundamental characteristics will be included. Next, a data communication system has 5 components. There are the 5 components of data communication. First is sender, then receiver, message, transmission medium, and protocol. These are the 5 major components of data communication. So let's see one by one. First one is message or data. What is message or data? The message is the information to be communicated. The popular form of information includes text, images, audio, video. So this is the message. It may be the text, images, audio or video. Next is sender. What is sender? The sender is the device that sends the data message. It can be a computer, workstation, telephone headset, video camera and so on. So the device from which you want to send the message is called the sender. Then second is receiver. The receiver is the device that receives the message. It can be computer, workstation, telephone handset, television and so on. Then fourth one is transmission medium. What is transmission medium? Means between two devices, when they want to exchange the information, then it happens using the transmission medium. The transmission medium is the physical path by which message travels from sender to receiver. Some examples of transmission medium, for example, twisted pair cable, coaxial cable, fiber optic cable and radio waves. It may be the physical path or it may be the wireless. Okay, so next is protocol. What is protocol? Protocol means the set of rules. When two devices want to communicate with each other, there are some rules to communication. Let's see example. When you fill the admission form, when you want to take the admission, there are some rules that you have to log in that website, then you have to fill the registration form, etc. So these are what? These are protocols. So it represents an agreement between the communicating devices. Without a protocol, two devices may be connected but not communicating. For example, if one person speaking in French language cannot understood by the person who speaks only Hindi. So, protocol is also important component of the effective data communication. Let's see the process of data communication using 5 components. First one is a sender. Sender device sends the message which received using some medium. That is the what is medium? Transmission medium. This is the wire cable. Sender sends the message using medium to the receiver. Receiver receives the message using the protocols. So this is the diagram of 5 components of data communication. So this is the introduction part of data communication in computer network. Thank you.